Hi there, this is part 2 of the blues shuffle in A major. It's not going to make a lot of sense unless you look at part A, so I'll go back and have a look at that one. And what we're going to do now is to round it off with a turnaround that will take you back to the beginning of the 12-bar blues. Remember that we've already looked at the shuffle itself, which etc. all the way through the A, then the D, and then the E7th chords. The last 4 bars of a 12-bar blues would be A7th into the D, then back to the A, and then the final chord, E7th, which takes you back to the beginning. So it sound like the final 4 bars would sound like this. Start it again. But if you were to put a nice turnaround at the end there, what you do is you play the E7th, then the D7th, and then... Now what I'm doing here is, let me show you very simply, it's on the 8th, the 3rd bar of those last 4 bars. So it's in other words, it's the last but 1 bar, and it's on the A. And what you do is you play the A chord, and then your rundown goes from the A string here, then so you've got the open A string, 3rd fret of the E string, then down to the 2nd, then down to the 1st, and then off. Okay, so that's all it is. You can do it within the strum if you want to. Or you can do it as individual notes if you were finger picking. And what I do is I play the chord, then I hit that one twice. And then when I'm coming down on the E string, I'm giving that open A string at the top a ring as well. Okay, so you've got and then you're into the E7th. I also, right at the end, you'll notice that's just a little hammer on there. It's a hammer on the C string to make it a C sharp, and then those two open. So. Okay. Then you're back to the beginning of the blues again. So that's all there is to that turnaround. The other turnaround I will show you is this one, and it's really a replication of what we've done, but an octave lower. And it's here. What you do is you find the 4th fret up, that's what you're aiming for, is your A chord, but you're going up to the 4th fret, and it's, in fact, I say the 4th fret, it's the 4th fret there with the 1st finger, and it's actually the 6th fret with the 2nd or the 3rd finger. So you've got, and I'm just sliding it down, those two. Back to the A. Okay? So, an alternative to that would be quite quickly though. It's a bit more tricky to do that one. I tend to not so much hit the first chord, I tend to just give it a bit of a break. So if I was doing the last 4 bars again of the 12 bar blues, it would be like this. E7, starting on the E7. Do that again. E7th. And I sort of stay there a bit longer. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I actually was going right the way across all 4 strings there. That might be the best way to do it. Okay. Now you can use either of those, but they're both turnarounds. They're both quite useful, and then you go right back to the beginning of the shuffle. Let me play the whole thing through, and then. I did both of them there. I was tapping my foot, by the way, if you're wondering what the noise is. It's the rhythm is coming from the right hand, by the way, and this is something you're going to have to master as well, is getting this kind of rhythm going. It's a plucking rhythm. You know and it's not that easy to do, because I must admit I'm not doing the same thing every time. I'm doing it's essentially this. It's plucking 4 and then doing thumb 3. If you can get that going, basically you're creating that rhythm with your right hand. It also frees you up to be able to play individual strings, like for example the re. Then you're back to the all 4, plucking all 4 like that. Okay, have a go with that, have fun.